Hello, everybody. We are getting ready to jump into our third and final block of information. And there's some really good information coming up. I mean, I feel like everything we learn in this class is really cool stuff. I like the information. Hopefully you do too. I hope you're getting a lot out of it. So what do we have coming up? Let's look. This is probably one of my favorite chapters because it really gets into physiology. So we're talking about energy balance, healthy body weight, lots of good information in here. So it's important in this chapter to me that we start off really thinking in terms of the challenges out there with weight. It's very challenging to lose weight. It's very challenging to keep weight off. We live in a society where 70% of us are overweight or obese, and there's health issues that come along with that. What we don't live in is in a society where people are purposefully putting weight on, and weight is a challenge. So, and the weights that people are at a challenge. There's a huge stigma associated with weight, personally, as well as from a society basis. So I start this off having you check your attitudes regarding weight. And so I'll pull this up here for you. So, kind of want your thoughts, opinions, what are you thinking in terms of weight? So I have a survey here just kind of looking at, sorry, it doesn't look very good from this. So really, what are your thoughts in terms of what causes people to put weight on and what causes it to stay on? And just really assessing that. Some of you may have struggled with weight. Some of you may have struggled with eating disorders. Food is just it's a tricky thing, isn't it? So we start off here. So you're going to do a little survey, and then I have the discussion this week is kind of an interesting one. Did it go away from me? Oh, there it is down here. So the discussion this week is really looking at weight stigma. So I have I have a video that talks about microaggressions regarding weight. So oftentimes we think of microaggressions in terms of race or ethnicity. This one's a little bit different. It's regarding weight. And then I have a couple articles on here. So microaggressions, framework to understand weight stigma, discrimination against, and this is the name of the article, fat people is so endemic, most of us don't even realize it's happening, challenges with obesity. So for what I want you to do is take a look at this video and some of these articles for your discussion post. And so your initial post, pick one of these topics, and I want you to create what would be a blog post, or I'm having a lot of fun with your PowerPoints. Many of you have learned how to do the Google PowerPoint, and then you're embedding it, or you're doing these really cool infographics. So I get excited about that stuff. It's just fun to look at it, and I think it's hopefully creative for you. I hope you're enjoying that. So the first one, any one of these you don't have to pick all three. So explain microaggressions, how microaggressions can impact someone with obesity, describe weight stigma and fat microaggressions, discuss the roots of fat microaggressions, and describe actions we can take to reduce this fat stigma, including reasons why this is important. And I am using that word fat in there. This is the word that is oftentimes it's referred to. It feels like a bad word, but any of these words are feeling like bad words these days. So, it's really talking about obesity, it's talking about excess body weight, and that's really what we're kind of referring to. So where did all of this come from? Why is it okay that people can make comments about someone's weight? And then we're going to dive into the information in this topic. I have to tell you, for my face-to-face class, I probably spent a full 2 weeks on this whole topic. This area of obesity is sort of a specialty of mine. I've got specialty certifications in it, and I've worked with a variety of patients who've struggled with weight, whether they have diabetes or they're trying to lose weight for other reasons, cardiovascular disease, or they're just trying to lose weight because they're not feeling comfortable at the weight that they're at. I've worked with, we had a surgical group at the hospital I was at where we worked with patients who had surgical weight loss. There's some really promising medications out there that really get at the heart of some of the metabolic disturbances that really tend towards people putting weight on. The current one out there now, it's very similar to a diabetes medication, Ozempic, if you're familiar with it. and we're seeing up to 20% weight loss with this medication. It's a once weekly injection, and it provides this GLP-1 hormone that's helping people get back down to what would be a healthier weight for them. And part of the discussion here also is we have people who are overweight that are healthy, so they may have excess weight, but their health outcomes are okay. They don't have high cholesterol, they don't have diabetes, they just are genetically larger than what the BMI charts say they should be at. So really interesting topic this week. I would be happy to talk with any of you if any of you have like personal concerns or are feeling uncomfortable with this topic, or just want more information. Reach out to me, jump into my office hours. I'm there for you if you'd like to set up a time and we can just talk it over through Zoom. I'm happy to talk through this with you. This topic can bring up some uncomfortable feelings for some people, but hopefully we can look at some of that from a psychological standpoint, but really dig into what's going on physiologically and what can we do? What are some solutions for this concern, this health concern that's out there? So anyway, that's what we're jumping into this week. Great information, and right on the tails of this, we're going to be doing sports nutrition. So I hope you enjoy what we have up and coming. I really look forward to the discussion and to hear what you guys have to say and your thoughts on this topic. It's a pretty meaty topic, I would say, but it's important to have the discussion. So anyway, have a great rest of your day Friday, and I look forward to seeing you online.